From 16 to 65, your life can either be your masterpiece or your biggest regret. So listen closely, because what I'm about to share with you can change your mindset and your future. Too many people are living their lives on autopilot, waiting, procrastinating, pleasing others, and following advice from people who don't even know where they're going. But you have a chance to do it differently. You have a shot to break the cycle, level up, and create a life that feels good on the inside, not just one that looks good online. So let me break it down for you. These are 15 truths you need to know from the age of 16 to 65. And the earlier you understand them, the better your life becomes. Number 1, you won't be young forever. Do what makes you happy every day. Stop postponing your joy. Don't wait for someday. Stop telling yourself you'll be happy once you achieve something big, because that someday becomes never if you keep pushing it back. Make today count. Not tomorrow, not next year. Right now. Because youth isn't forever. And regret is a heavy thing to carry when it's too late to go back and do the things you really wanted to do. What brings you peace? What sets your soul on fire? Is it creating, helping, traveling, building, loving, or simply being fully present in the moment? Whatever it is, start doing more of it. Don't wait for a green light from the world. Give yourself permission. Make joy your priority. Make peace your standard. Make fulfillment your fuel. And remember, every day you postpone your happiness, you're choosing comfort over growth, fear over possibility. You weren't born to just get by. You were born to feel alive. So start now, not someday. Now. Number 2, be smart enough to realize nobody got rich with a salary. A salary is a starting point, not the destination. It's where most people begin, but it should never be where you stop. If you want real freedom, financial, emotional, or creative, you need to understand how to build, invest, and own assets that work for you, even when you're not working. You need to break free from the mindset that time equals money, because if your income is tied to the number of hours you work, your growth will always be limited by the hours in a day. True wealth is built through leverage, through creating value at scale, through systems that generate income while you sleep. Whether it's investing in real estate, starting a business, acquiring knowledge that pays dividends, or building a brand, ownership is what creates options, and options are what create freedom. Taking smart risks isn't reckless, it's required. You can't build something meaningful without stepping out of your comfort zone. Understand money, learn how it works, and stop relying on a paycheck alone, because no one gets rich clocking in and clocking out. They get rich by owning the clock. Number 3, don't try to change anyone. Change how you deal with them. You can't fix people. You can only fix your boundaries and how you choose to respond to their behavior. Trying to change someone who's not ready to grow is like pouring water into a cup that's already upside down. It goes nowhere. No matter how much you care, how much you explain, or how much you hope, if they don't want to change, they won't. Protect your peace like it's sacred, because it is. Set limits. Communicate clearly. Walk away when you need to. That's not cold. That's self-respect. Maturity is realizing that your responsibility isn't to save people from themselves. It's to save yourself from the emotional exhaustion of trying. Not everyone deserves access to your energy, your time, or your heart. Love people, yes, but never at the cost of your own sanity. Change the way you deal with them. Change the way you let them affect you. Because peace isn't found in fixing others. It's found in mastering yourself. Number 4, Don't go broke trying to impress broke people. It's not about what you wear, the brand on your shoes, or how aesthetically pleasing your feed looks on social media. It's about what you're building in silence when no one's watching. Impress yourself, not with temporary things, but with long-term progress. Be proud of the person you're becoming, not just the image you're projecting. Stop chasing validation from people who aren't even focused on their own lives. Invest in your vision. Build habits, knowledge, character, and discipline that compound over time. Fake approval fades quickly, but real results echo for a lifetime. Choose to pour your time and energy into a future that will outshine any moment of fleeting applause. Because in the end, it's not about likes, it's about legacy. Number 5. The family you create is more important than the family you come from. Your past doesn't define you, it's just a chapter, not the whole story. What truly shapes you is what you choose to do today, and every day moving forward. You can rewrite your narrative at any moment. Don't let where you come from dictate where you're going. Build a future that reflects who you are becoming, not where you've been stuck. Choose your people wisely. Surround yourself with those who challenge you, support you, and believe in your vision. Family isn't just blood. It's the people who feel like home, the ones who bring peace, not pain. Create that kind of home, a space filled with mutual respect, support, laughter, and love. Because at the end of the day, it's not about where you started. It's about where you decide to go next and who you take along for the ride. Number 6, if you want to be happy, always have zero expectations. Expectations lead to disappointments because they're often built on assumptions, not reality. When you expect others to behave a certain way or situations to unfold perfectly, you're setting yourself up for frustration. Instead of clinging to how things should be, start accepting them as they are. Peace doesn't come from controlling everything around you. It comes from letting go of that illusion. True contentment begins with acceptance, is nurtured by gratitude, and thrives when you focus solely on what's within your control. The more you try to micromanage the world, the more it will wear you down. But when you anchor yourself in what you can control, your actions, your mindset, your choices, you become unshakable. Focus on that and let the rest unfold as it may. Number 7, tell no one about your plans. Level up in private. Move in silence. Let your growth speak louder than any announcement ever could. You don't need to broadcast your dreams or your strategy. Those who matter will see your results, and those who don't were never meant to understand. Not everyone is rooting for you, and not everyone deserves a front row seat to your process. Work in the shadows, away from distractions, away from noise. Protect your energy. Build quietly. Progress patiently. Focus on mastering your craft and becoming the best version of yourself without validation from the outside world. Let your results echo louder than your words ever could, because when your success speaks for itself, you won't have to explain a thing. Number 8, free yourself from society's advice. Most have no idea what they're doing. The blind can't lead the blind. Follow wisdom, not noise, because noise is loud, but wisdom is quiet and clear. Most people are just guessing, stumbling through life pretending they know the way, but pretending isn't knowing. And following people who are lost only leads you further from where you're meant to be. Learn to think for yourself. Ask questions. Challenge assumptions. Observe carefully. Wisdom comes when you start paying attention and stop blindly accepting. Trust your gut, not because it's always right, but because it sharpens when you use it. Build your own path. even if it's messy, even if it's lonely at first, because that's the only path that will ever feel like home. Number 9, master self-discipline and consistency, and watch your life change. Motivation fades, and it can be fleeting, especially when the initial spark begins to fade or the obstacles pile up. Discipline, on the other hand, remains constant. Discipline is the unwavering commitment to show up day in and day out, even when your motivation is nowhere to be found. It's the ability to push forward despite the challenges, to keep moving even when it feels like nothing is changing. If you can stay consistent, especially when it's difficult, you'll surpass those who give up when the going gets tough. You'll find success when others quit, when they let discomfort, doubt, or distraction stop them. That's the real secret to achieving greatness and long-lasting success, staying true to the process, even when it feels hard and your energy is low. Number 10, your circle is supposed to be proud, not jealous. Check your environment carefully. The people around you play a significant role in your growth and success. Your real friends don't just tolerate your success, they celebrate it with genuine joy and enthusiasm. They understand that your victories are not a threat, but a shared triumph. If you find that your success is met with tension, jealousy, or silent competition, then it's time to reassess and upgrade your circle. Surround yourself with those who lift you up, support your dreams, and cheer you on. Because true friends are the ones who help you rise to new heights. Your environment shapes you more than you realize, and it's essential that it fosters positivity and growth. If you're not feeling supported, it might be time to create a new environment that will push you towards even greater success. Number 11, be mature enough to control your emotion. Learn to react less. Your peace is power, and it's essential to recognize that not every battle is worth your energy. Often, we get caught up in trying to fix everything, defend ourselves in every situation, or respond to every slight. But sometimes, silence is the most powerful response you can give. Silence doesn't mean weakness. It's a sign of inner strength, emotional control, and a deep understanding that not every conflict is yours to resolve. When you choose silence, you're reclaiming your peace, and you're not letting external circumstances dictate your emotional state. Silence gives you space to reflect, regroup, and plan your next steps with intention. In the midst of chaos, your ability to remain calm and collected is your greatest asset. Remember, peace isn't just the absence of noise, it's the presence of balance within yourself, and it's your most valuable resource. Number 12, do yourself a favor. Get rich. Life gets easier with money, not time. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it undoubtedly buys options, freedom, and peace of mind. It grants you the ability to make choices that are aligned with your desires, free from the stress of financial worry. With financial independence, you can experience life with more ease, creativity, and security. It opens doors to opportunities that would otherwise be closed and allows you to live on your terms. Learn how to make it, save it, and grow it. Mastering financial literacy and wealth-building strategies is essential to securing a prosperous future. Your future self will thank you for the discipline and knowledge you apply today, as it will shape the level of freedom and fulfillment you can enjoy in the years to come. Number 13, don't waste your energy on fear. Fear is a liar. It plays tricks on your mind, convincing you that you're not strong enough, that the unknown is too dangerous, and that failure is inevitable. But the truth is, fear only has power if you give it power. Faith, on the other hand, is a weapon that can break through every barrier and obstacle. Every time you feel scared, you must move anyway, because courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the decision to act in spite of it. When you push through fear, when you refuse to let it hold you back, you unlock the doors to growth. Growth lives on the other side of discomfort, and discomfort is the catalyst for transformation. So embrace fear, trust in your faith, and take the leap. It's in these moments of boldness that you create the life you've always dreamed of. Number 14, normalize walking some paths alone, because goals are personal. Not everyone will understand your vision. That's okay. Walk alone if you must, but keep walking. The right people will meet you at your next level. And remember, sometimes it's the journey alone that teaches you the most about yourself. Walking by yourself is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of your strength and determination. Embrace that solitude, for in it, you'll find clarity and wisdom that others might miss. And when the right people do show up, they'll be ready to walk with you, because they'll understand exactly where you've been and why you've walked the path you've chosen. Number 15, take care of your body. Remember, health is another form of wealth. Without health, success means nothing. Eat well, move your body, rest. Your energy, your confidence, your mindset, they are all deeply connected to how you treat yourself. Prioritize your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Your success in all areas of life will be directly influenced by how much you value yourself and take care of your body. It's not just about working hard, it's about working smart and taking care of the foundation that supports your progress. Start with self-care, and everything else will follow naturally. You don't get to choose how you're born, but you do get to choose how you grow. These aren't just words, they're tools. So the question is, are you ready to use them? Or are you still waiting for a perfect time that's never coming? Because your time is now. If you've made it this far, drop a 100 in the comments. It shows you are part of the 1% that's improving every single day.